this Yasha. I'm from Manyuna Academy. Okay, so today we're going to be looking at mathematics, specifically a topic under coordinate geometry. Okay, so this question paper or the question that we're going to be looking at today was derived from 2024 examination paper. It was internal. Okay, so this question was actually on question number 2. Okay, so it says the point here we're having the point. As you can see, we're having the point, we're having negative 1, comma negative 4 is the midpoint of the PQ. Okay. Given that P is the point, given that P, the points that are for P, there is positive 2 and negative 3, find the coordinates of Q. Okay. So here, likely we've been given the midpoint. Just to highlight something here, okay, what we mean by midpoint, let's say we're having a straight line here. And we're having something here. Let's name this as M. We're having something here, and we're also having something here. Okay. So this is A and this is C. Okay. So we're having X, comma Y. Here we're having X, comma Y, as well as this side we're having X, comma Y. So this is the midpoint. Okay. So what do you understand by the term midpoint? So the midpoint is the average of two values, which is X value, and the average of 2, which is Y values. Okay, so as you can see, this is the midpoint. Luckily, you've been given the midpoint. Now they're saying let's actually name this as what? As P and Q for you to be able to understand the question properly. Okay, so you've been given the what? You've been given the points of P where you're having 2 and negative 3. But you've not been given the points of what? Of Q, and you are supposed to find the coordinates of what? Of Q. Okay. So having the midpoint, here we're going to derive the formula. The formula to find midpoint, you say, to find gradient, you say M, which is representing the gradient, is equals to, you open the brackets, okay, it is going to be x1 plus x2 over 2, comma, y1. Okay, so the formula that we use to find midpoint is this one, which is MP's midpoint is equals to we're having x1 plus x2 over 2, comma, y1 plus y2 over 2. Okay, so here we're having the gradient we've already been given, or the midpoint. So here we're actually having negative 1, comma, negative 4. Okay, this is for what the point is the midpoint. So let's say this is the midpoint. Okay, then here we're having the coordinates of P and Q, but we've only been given for what? For P. So let's write the coordinates for P while we're having 2 with negative 3. Okay, so here we're actually going to now showcase to say here this is what? X. And here this is what? This is representing Y. Then here on the point we're going to have x1 and here we're going to have y1. Okay. So this is the information that we're having, which was supposed to fit in what? In here. Okay. So not forgetting MP. Here the MP will be given. Okay. So the MP will be given. It is what? Here we're having negative 1 and negative 4. Henceforth we're not going to what? To indicate this, we're going to write the what? The MPs that will be given, which is negative 1, comma negative 4. Okay, you close is equals to, you come back to your formula. X1. Now you come to this one. X1 you're having, which is what? From the coordinates of P, you're having 2. Okay, to indicate your 2 respectively, plus X2, you've not been given what? You've not been given X2. These are the coordinates we want to find for Q. Henceforth, it is going to be what? This, the way it is to show to say we want to find the what? X2 over 2. Okay, then we come this side. Y1 we've actually been given, which is negative 3. Okay, so you are going to write it as well, negative 3 plus Y2 is what we want to find. These are the coordinates of what? P. So henceforth we're going to indicate to say Y2. Okay, not forgetting over what? Over 2. So having looked at this, you are supposed to fit this into what? To do this one. So here what you are going to do, since you are finding the coordinates of this, and luckily you've been given this is the what? The midpoint. So here we would actually say 2, okay, 2 plus x2 over 2 is equals to what? To x, comma, here negative 3 plus y2 is equals to, here we're having what? Y. Okay, over, not forgetting here, even here, over 2. Okay, so with this, meaning it is there to enable you to say this coordinate which is x, you are supposed to fit in here where you are looking for what? For the coordinate of x2. And this one which is -4 is supposed to be fitting here. Okay, so let's do what has been required. Okay, so here you're actually going to say 2 plus, not forgetting x2 because we do not know it, is equals to x. Here we're having x and here we're having y. So x it is what? -1, comma. Here not forgetting over to -3, write it the way it is, plus, not forgetting the y2 is equals to y it is -4. Okay, so you indicate your -4 over here, the 2. Okay, so with this one now, what are you supposed to do here? So here we're actually going to just put a placeholder here. While there's actually 1 here, we're actually going to put what? Some placeholders. Then we are going to multiply. Okay. So here it is going to be like this. You start first with this. 2 plus x2 times 1, which is going to be the exact way it is, which is 2 plus. Okay. Then here you indicate is equals to 2 times -1, which is going to be -2. Okay, actually, let me squeeze it this side because of space. Okay, so here we multiply them. We always say any number you multiply with 1, it will still be the way it is. So here we are going to indicate 2. Let's hope I'm clear. Okay, is equals to 2 times -1, it is -2, comma. Okay, we come to this part. -3 plus y2 times 1, it is actually going to be the way it is. Do not forget to say this is actually not a power. It is there to show us to say this is what y2, which is on coordinate q. Okay, so you indicate plus, not forgetting this y2 is equals to 2 times -4, it is going to be -8. Okay, so you indicate your -8 here. When you reach this part, what are you supposed to do? Remember the rules now. This is where actually you'll be tempted to make a mistake. You actually go directly in adding because you know to say x is having an invisible one. No. The rule is that here you can never add a coefficient with a variable. Henceforth, here you are going to add to group like tens. Okay. So here what you are going to do here, you are going to, since we are looking the value for x, so we are going to say x is equals to, here we are having -2. So this is going to cross over. When it crosses over, it's going to become -2, comma. We're going to do the same this side, where we are going to say y2 is equals to -8, and this is going to turn into what? +3. Okay. So x2 is equals to -2 minus -2. Here it is. You are just going to go. Actually, with this, for it to be simple, for you just draw a what? What's this? You can just draw